Ever thought of mud as a treasure trove? Well, get ready for some muddy surprises. Beneath its gloppy, sticky surface lies a world of bizarre and unexpected finds. From ancient bog bodies preserved for centuries to a chunk of butter dating back 2,000 years, mud has concealed some of the most peculiar discoveries. Join us as we delve into the strangest and most astonishing things ever unearthed from the depths of mud. You'll be amazed at what's been hiding right under our feet. Number 1. The Vasa. Picture this. A majestic Swedish warship, the Vasa, set to conquer the seas with its grandeur in 1628, only to meet a disastrous fate on its very first journey. Just moments after setting sail from Stockholm harbor, ambition turned to tragedy as the Vasa, weighed down by its own ornate design and inadequate ballast, capsized and sank, taking about 30 lives with it. This catastrophic event marked a premature end to what was intended to be a showcase of Sweden's naval might. For centuries, the Vasa remained a forgotten relic under the sea until 1956, when it was miraculously rediscovered. The 1961 recovery of the Vasa was a marvel in maritime archaeology, a feat never attempted before. Hoisting a 300-year-old wooden vessel from the depths was a formidable challenge, yet it was achieved with remarkable success. Today, the Vasa is housed in its own museum in Stockholm, where it stands as the world's only preserved 17th-century ship. It's an awe-inspiring sight, with most of its structure and detailed carvings intact, allowing millions of visitors to step back in time. The Vasa serves as a unique window into the naval tactics, shipbuilding techniques, and daily life of the 17th century. It's not just a ship, it's a portal to a bygone era, a stunning representation of history's depths and humanity's enduring quest to uncover its secrets. Number 2. Growball Man. Envision a routine day back in 1952 in the peat bogs of Growball, Denmark. Workers are busy extracting peat, a typical task in this region. But then suddenly their shovels hit something unexpected, something far from ordinary. They uncover a body so incredibly preserved that it appears to be a recent demise. But here's the twist. It's not. They've stumbled upon the Growball Man, an Iron Age mummy over 2,000 years old. Imagine the workers' astonishment, shifting from a mundane chore to gazing into the ancient face of a man from a distant past. This accidental discovery turned out to be a monumental moment in European archaeology. The Growball Man is a marvel of preservation, with his facial features, hair, and even skin texture astonishingly intact. The secret to this exceptional preservation? The peat bogs themselves. Their oxygen-deprived, acidic environment acted like nature's freezer, keeping the Growball Man in a state so pristine he seemed merely asleep. However, a closer look reveals a more sinister tale. The Growball Man's life ended in violence, with a throat slit so deep that his head was nearly severed. This chilling detail hints at a possible ritual sacrifice, a glimpse into the mysterious and often brutal practices of ancient times. So if you ever find yourself wandering the peat bogs of Denmark or similar places, tread carefully. The earth beneath your feet might just be cradling secrets from millennia ago, waiting for the right moment to reveal a forgotten chapter of history. And maybe, just maybe, it's best to leave the discoveries to the experts unless you're prepared to encounter a 2,000-year-old slice of history face to face. Number 3. The oldest star map in the world. In 1999, a remarkable discovery in a German field near Nebra turned the world of early astronomy on its head. Treasure hunters, not realizing the significance of their find, unearthed a bronze disk, about 12 inches in diameter, intricately adorned with gold leaf symbols. This artifact, now known as the Sky Disk of Nebra, dates back to around 1600 BCE and stands as a testament to the astronomical knowledge of the Bronze Age. The disk's design is no ordinary artistic endeavor. It's a sophisticated astronomical chart. The gold leaf symbols meticulously arranged on it depict the sun, moon, stars, and possibly even a solar eclipse or full moon. This find rewrites a chapter in the history of astronomy, proving that our ancestors had a much more advanced understanding of celestial events than previously thought. Initially, this priceless piece of history changed hands in the shadows of the black market. It was only when law enforcement intervened that the disk was rightfully recovered and handed over for legitimate archaeological study. The Sky Disk of Nebra is a stark reminder of our ancestors' intelligence, challenging the notion that complex astronomical concepts were exclusive to civilizations like the Greeks or Babylonians. This disk is a striking proof that Bronze Age Europeans had a deep and sophisticated grasp of celestial events, far surpassing what many had assumed. It's a dazzling bridge to our past, shining a light on the ingenuity and wisdom of those who walked the Earth over 3 millennia ago. Number 4. Mastadon Skeleton. In 2022, a noteworthy archaeological discovery took place in Michigan's Thumb region, near the small town of Mayville. A team from the University of Michigan, collaborating with volunteer teachers from Tuscola County, unearthed the most complete Ice Age mastodon skeleton found in the state since the 1940s. This remarkable discovery took place on private land owned by the Clark family. This wasn't a planned excavation, but rather an unexpected find during a drainage commission's routine work. The workers were astonished to find themselves face-to-face with prehistoric remains. This mastodon skeleton stands out not just for its completeness, but also for the context in which it was found. Michigan, known for its history of mastodon discoveries, has seen around 300 mastodon remains unearthed over the years. However, the Mayville discovery adds significantly to our knowledge of these ancient elephant relatives. The skeleton's preservation was largely due to the chilly, low-oxygen conditions at the bottom of a pond, an environment ideal for keeping organic material intact over millennia. This find is not just a thrilling moment for paleontology in Michigan, but a critical piece in the puzzle of understanding the lives of these fascinating Ice Age creatures. The Mayville mastodon is a vivid reminder of the deep history hidden beneath our feet, waiting to be rediscovered. Number 5. A Russian tank. In the year 2000, a young boy's sharp observation led to an astonishing discovery near Jovi, Estonia. Tucked away in this serene locality was a remnant of World War II history, a Russian tank, long forgotten and engulfed by the surrounding environment. For over 6 decades, this Soviet-built T-3476 tank lay submerged under a thick blanket of peat at the edge of a local lake. The discovery unfolded when the boy noticed tank tracks leading into the lake, but none coming out, along with mysterious air bubbles on the surface. Curiosity piqued, adults inspected the area and found evidence hinting at an armored vehicle hidden beneath the muddy waters. The submerged tank, a hefty beast weighing 30 tons and covered by nearly 10 tons of peat, was a relic from a bygone era. Captured by the German army from the Soviets during the 1944 battles and adorned with German insignia, it had been resting undisturbed for years. A local war history club, headed by Igor Shov, spearheaded diving missions to locate the tank. The extraction process was monumental, demanding robust machinery like a large bulldozer and considerable effort from community members, owing to the tank's significant weight and the challenging terrain. Once brought to the surface, the tank's condition was a revelation. Despite years under mud and water, it was remarkably well preserved, free of rust, with all systems except the engine still operational, and still housed 116 shells. This T-3476 is a rare artifact of war, a machine that would have continued to lie hidden had it not been for the keen observation of a young boy. This extraordinary find is not just a piece of military machinery, it's a link to our past, emerging from the depths to tell its silent story. Number 6. The Terracotta Army. In 1974, amid the rolling fields of China's Shanxi province, a routine well-digging task led a group of local farmers to stumble upon an archaeological marvel. Their shovels hit something extraordinary, unearthing what would soon be known as the Terracotta Army. This discovery was no small affair. It was an integral part of Emperor Qin Shi Huang's burial complex. Qin Shi Huang, revered as the first emperor to unify China, was also the visionary behind the Great Wall. But what makes the Terracotta Army truly fascinating is its scale and the meticulous craftsmanship it showcases. Imagine a vast legion of life-sized clay soldiers, each with a distinct face, perhaps reflecting real people from that era. These figures, paired with detailed chariots, horses, and even realistic weapons, were crafted with an eye for intricacy and a commitment to realism. Their purpose? To guard the emperor in the afterlife, a concept deeply rooted in many ancient cultures. Lying hidden for over 2 millennia, this grand army was a secret held by the earth until those farmers uncovered it. It's a breathtaking testament to the lengths ancient societies would go to honor their rulers. More than just statues, the Terracotta Army offers us a vivid peek into ancient China's sophisticated artistry, culture, and beliefs about the afterlife. Today, This army stands not only as an emblem of China's rich history, but also as one of the most extraordinary archaeological finds in the world, bridging the past with the present. Number 7. Bog Butter. Picture this. In 2016, an Irish man, while roaming through the peat bogs of County Meath, Ireland, comes across something quite unexpected. Not a treasure chest, not ancient tools, but a block of butter. Yes, butter, but this isn't your regular supermarket find. We're talking about bog butter, over 2,000 years old, found nestled in a wooden container and weighing a whopping 22 pounds. Discoveries in bogs are not unheard of. These wetlands are like history's vaults. But stumbling upon ancient butter? That's unusual and intriguing. Bogs, with their chilly temperatures, high acidity, and oxygen-free environment, create a perfect preservative bubble. But why would someone bury butter in a bog? Historians speculate it could have been a sacred offering to deities. Alternatively, it might have been a clever ancient storage technique, like a natural fridge, to keep the butter from spoiling. This bog butter gives us a unique glimpse into the past, uncovering the everyday lives of people from millennia ago. And while it's a remarkable find, we'd probably recommend against adding it to your morning toast. It's a testament to nature's preservative powers, but let's leave taste testing this buttery relic to the imagination. It's more a priceless window into history than a culinary delight.